we're at 1st Avenue, 7th Street entry with La Madness.
What's up? I'm Kurt, play vocals, guitar.
Riggs, play guitar.
I'm Seth, I play bass guitar. Aaron, percussionist.
Hey guys, Kristina here with Backstage Entertainment. We're at 1st Avenue in Minneapolis, 7th Street entry with La Madness.
I do want to introduce myself. I'm Riggs, I play guitar.
Kurt, vocals, guitar.
Seth, bass. Aaron, percussionist.
And this is a new band up and coming in Minneapolis. They are just blowing up. If you guys want to kind of tell everybody what your music is about and when your album's coming out.
We just got indie grind blues, album drops February 23rd. It's called Chances Are.
And what kind of songs you guys have out there right now that people can download and listen to?
We have a single that we recorded after 3 rehearsals at Winterland with Brian Menke and Colt Lee called She's a Devil, and that's on iTunes right now, so you can pick that up right now.
Awesome. And then upcoming shows, what do we have going on for you guys?
We have tonight, and then we have May Slacks January 5th, Saturday night, and then we have our CD release party at Poorhouse February 23rd, which is also a fashion show teamed up with Breast Cancer Charity too. So.
What kind of fashion show?
It's actually gonna cross a couple of boundaries, but it's heading more towards the lingerie side.
Nice. A lot of stuff for you guys to enjoy. Maybe some of you lesbians. We should probably not say that.
We can edit that.
But I can say that because my best friend. Whatever. So. So how long have you guys been around? How'd you get started?
We started in March?
Yeah.
This guy and that guy over there kind of got together for a little while, and Kurt picked up an acoustic guitar at Aaron's house. And what did you say to him, Aaron?
I told him to ride the lightning.
You told him to ride the lightning, and he handed him a Les Paul, and then the next thing you know, it's a whole other project.
I came back from California, Texas, and was just going to make an acoustic record. And I'd known Riggs, he's my neighbor, I knew Seth through him, and then Aaron I had met through a mutual friend. And so we were just going to make an acoustic record. That was kind of the idea. And we got to one rehearsal, and Aaron's like, screw that, you're playing electric. And then we're like, well, we need a bass. And we got Seth, and then it was like, he joined, and then 3 rehearsals later, we're in the studio. I mean,
it clicked really well too, because I'd played with Seth for a number of years in another project of mine, the High Crimes, and we parted ways for a couple of years, but getting back on the stage with Seth was really easy, and playing with Kurt's really easy. I've always we jam house parties and whatever, our own house party, whatever.
I feel like stories
yeah,
are
kids
connected
play
with the house parties.
Anyhow.
But yeah, so it took off really fast, and did some show at Cause, and then next thing you know, we were opening for National Varsity Theater like the first month, and kind of took off. And I've done some work with Blind Melon tribute albums. So I have a history with playing the vigil for Shannon Hoon, and so we only had a few shows under us, and we went down to Indiana, and we played an all original set and with Melon fans from around the globe, and that went great. And then we came back, and I was like, okay, now we got to make a record. So we're in the studio right now with Brian Menke again and Colt Lee. I've been tracking out Wild Sound in Minneapolis, Brian, and that's just about done now. So we're ready to hit that. It's our first record. We got a second one ready to go. A third one we're writing now. So, and then once that comes out, we definitely with me and Riggs have lived on opposite coasts and stuff. So once that goes, we want to take it national. I mean, love local Minneapolis, but we need to bring it everywhere else. And songs represent like different geographical places too. So that's like the La Madness comes from a lot of Los Angeles kind of quotation or street names and shit like that are in songs. So yeah, like I said, the whole thing's happened really fast. The scene's been like super supportive, and it's been a lot of fun. Like coming out to a rock show, and like we're brand new, and people go crazy. And it's a lot of fun. So we're looking to take it.
Do you guys have favorite songs that are on the new album? Do you have each different favorite songs, or?
I LA is my favorite. But
Yeah,
I like
that
them
one
all.
does sound good.
What's that one about?
I used to have a little house gig in Hollywood, and I'd take the Greyhound from San Diego up to LA, and I'd stay with my friend Kristina, and she had this flat down on 3rd and Figueroa, and we wanted to go get wasted on champagne, and we didn't want to go down like 20 flights of stairs to go smoke a cigarette, so we'd hang out the balcony, and it was like, if you fall, you call TMZ before 911.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of about that little, going up there and doing that, and like, everything is on the sleeve with us. They're all stories of shit that really happened, so.
Nice. What's your guys' favorite track on the new album?
That's a tough question. Got me wrong, probably.
Yeah, that's probably the one I was gonna pick.
That's
too.
a
What's that
crowd
one about?
favorite for sure.
Probably have to ask your mom now.
Yeah, that's another true story from this guy in his
It's another
nefarious
awkward
ways.
And, sometimes you can't give your love to one person for all that long, so they ask for a song,
Nice. And then what would be your favorite?
My favorite song on the new record would probably be Been Waiting. A pretty straightforward rock song, very fast-paced. Bassline pretty much came to me almost immediately. And it's a song that no doubt we'll play tonight, and it's just a straightforward rock song. Another kind of personal song, more about breakups and separation and the rifts that are developed between people.
So very relatable.
Yeah, a very relatable topic, very relevant topic for a lot of people. And one of my favorites from a structural and full out rock and roll standpoint.
Okay. And then I know a lot of people want to know that since you're new, if you could compare your music to anybody out there, what would it kind of be like so they can know? I know.
Sounds like
but
the
they want to
madness.
know.
No, that's the thing with the indie grind blues is it's indie rock with a blues groove element, but it's got that splash of 90s grunge. So you'll get little flavors of STP, Blind Melon, Nirvana, but kind of slapped with some blues. The whole thing was written acoustic, and it's just transferred over so well to this rock thing. So I want people to judge it for themselves. I mean, quit letting other people tell you how bad it is. Just go check it out.
Right.
Love it. And if people want more information about you guys, where can they get that?
Facebook.com, La Madness Music, ReverbNation.com, La Madness, Twitter now, we've got going now, that's La Madness Music as well. Google it, you'll find us.
And then I just heard an interview. Who'd you guys do an interview with that was online?
Well, actually, Chris Christensen, who's been touring with the band, author, is a videographer, and he's now started a documentary series called Going Mad. So they've been following us around. They're here tonight too. They were at our last show, so we'll have like a couple series of episodes coming out on YouTube coming up shortly too to help promote the album and kind of just let you know a little bit more about us outside of just being on stage. I always think that's cool when fans you get to know them about them, so we want to do that definitely.
Like a true life version.
Yeah.
And then what's going on with the the La Madness girl?
We were looking for like
Here
a
she
gay
is right
girl,
here.
and she's a heartbreaker, so I think we're kind of looking at her right now, and we like to include other people and make it not just about us. It's an event when we play. We only play a few shows a month on purpose to make them a big thing. That's why our Secret Release Party, bringing in fashion and hair and all that kind of stuff into it. And then if it's going to be risque, it's going to be a little of this. Then why not raise some money for breast cancer too?
Awesome. Good God.
Rock does all kinds of good things.
And we love Pitbull.
Yeah, I love Pitbulls a lot.
Yeah, you can ask me the question since I've been with Kurt forever. And
Who are you? And why are you wearing this shirt?
who am I? I'm actually, according to what everybody says. No, I'm just kidding. I've been with Kurt for a long time. I pretty much ended up being the road manager for the guys, taking care of them, making sure that they have everything that they need and go where they're supposed to be going, and make sure that they don't end up disappeared because.
Do they ever have
A weird
Or
request?
what would be the
No,
weirdest?
but we've had some weird experiences.
I would love it, for instance.
Well, let's just go for instance with how we came up with the name of the album.
Okay.
We have thanks to that one. We ended up in where we were playing for the Shannon Vigil, and the closest gentleman's club, I guess is the best way to put it, nearby was, ironically enough, named Chances Are. Now, the reason these guys took that name and they decided to use that name as an album is because of the fact that when we were there, which really was kind of something out of like a movie, it was really odd. It was 2 stages, lots of people there, everybody dancing everywhere. We were throwing money across every place. And this guy over here looks over at this guy here and says,
Oh, he's very nose deep.
he's very nose deep in something, let's just say in something. And says, what did you say exactly?
I looked over at Kurt and I went, "This is a wonderful idea."
This is a wonderful idea.
With the
That is very analytical.
woman's pun, while she right in my face.
But not only that, but afterwards, he doesn't know, he's got no money except for 20s out of the tip. So what does he do? He throws a big giant 20 up on the stage. Now, that means that we have now women every single time coming to us expecting.
No,
There are people that just throw like suitcases full of 20s on stage.
Well, yeah. But it was at a.
I didn't have any dollar bills.
It was
not even somewhere in Lafayette, Indiana.
Exactly. That doesn't happen in Lafayette.
The weird experience is that this is totally normal for us.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Sam, we love you.
Hey, thank you. Cheers, brother. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
So we're gonna thank TBR for sponsoring our show today too.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
God damn it.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, running dry.
Right.
The official beer.
Oh, madness.
I've pretty much been managing with been doing the road managing with Kurt for probably the last 10 years roughly. I met him when we worked together in St. Cloud, and he was at his first project that he'd ever been with. And I fell in love with not just Kurt, but that music. And Kurt's brought that music through all of his projects up to this one, and this project has probably been the most adaptive to who Kurt is, and adaptive to the style in which everybody here feels, at least seems to feel, that it's exactly what is supposed to be happening for this group. For how many times I've been with Kurt, for how many shows I've seen of Kurt's, these guys put on the best show that I've ever seen, comparatively to his first project, which, you know, sad enough as it is, dissipated when things went rough. So this project for Kurt is, and for the guys, is probably the best thing that ever happened for Minneapolis, let alone for the indie grunge or indie grind scene. So,
Thank you, man.
yeah, absolutely.
Now, when he says he's been with me for 10 years.
He's been with us 10 years. But it kind of in 100 Thompson and the lawyer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of in
Give each other gifts,
fucking
each other
Yeah.
sentences.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen what God just did to us, man? And absolutely.
There's bats. It's kind of funny because I think there's probably like, you know, when we first kicked this off, it was just our friends at our show.
Yeah.
We just happen to know a lot of fucking people.
A lot of people.
You know, and you know, but I think collectively that's one of the things that's made this project so much fun and success as fast as it has, because it's not like some isolated thing that you're just watching. Like, I think that everyone that's coming to the show is like taking something from it, and, like they can relate to it. And it sounds like so corny and cheesy, but it's true. And I don't know, we're really grateful because the scene's been really good to us. And people like Sam, I mean, comes down from St. Cloud and drives us down to Indiana, and we got fans like that too, like in LA and San Diego, and Texas, New York, Florida. I mean, those people haven't even seen us play yet. So we're excited to get this on the road. And
We even got fans overseas. I got
That's
people
true.
in the UK that want to see you guys.
I like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful women everywhere.
That'd be a fun tour.
Everywhere.
That'd be a badass tour.
But we're really fortunate, and the scene's been good to us, and so we want to like make it an event. It's not just about us; it's about everybody. But we want to be the band that when you leave, like, holy shit, what the hell did I just witness? You know? We want to be that band. So make sure to buy the fucking record when it comes out. What's up? We're Lil Badness. We're from Minneapolis, Minnesota. We have a single called She's a Devil. It's on iTunes right now. We have an album called Chances Are that's coming out February 23rd. And we look to be on the road shortly, coming to a town near you.
Look out.
Look out. Come see us on Facebook in the meantime at La Madness Music, Twitter, La Madness Music, Reverb Nation, La Madness, and maybe, you know, at your mom's house.
Come check it out here. It'll be a wonderful idea.
He's giving you a look like, no! Hey, it's Kristina here with Backstage Entertainment. We have one of La Madness' biggest fans here. If you want to introduce yourself, why do you love this band? Why is it so amazing?
They're awesome. So not only do I love their music, but I love all the guys in this band. They are so cool, and they're all individually incredible at what they do, but collectively, like, magical.
Amazing.
Yes, they're so awesome.
Who's your favorite?
Well, I don't have a favorite, but I've known Kurt the longest.
Okay. Are you from originally down where he's from?
No, so I met Kurt like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. He started doing my
I
hair.
was going to ask that.
And I thought, I love this guy because he tells dirty jokes. And like, you can't do that in public, but Kurt can. And like, Kurt's amazing. I mean, he can tell jokes like nobody's business. And he's incredible at doing hair and just like the most genuine, awesome, loving, big-hearted guy you'll ever meet in your life.
I
So,
love it. If
yeah.
there's one thing you want to tell other fans, damn you, Christopher. We'll edit it. Okay. If there's one thing you want to tell other fans out there, what would it be about La Madness?
Start listening to their music now because seriously, you want to get on the front end of this thing. They're going to be huge. They're awesome, and people who listen to them fall in love with them. Like I said, individually they're great. Collectively, they're even better. Their music has so much power, so much soul, so much heart. And so get on board now because you want to be able to say like I knew them before everybody else.
Exactly. You heard it here first, guys. Listen to La Madness, or you fucking suck.
You have to say
7th Street entry, 1st Avenue here at Backstage Entertainment, and the biggest fans that La Madness has. How are you guys doing tonight? Good.
Doing great. Really good.
Cool. And let me ask you something. Why is this band so amazing?
They all flow together so well. They vibe off of each other's energy, which I love. And they're just a great group of friends that just rock it out every time. I
It's
love
a
it.
unique sound. They're
Yeah.
very passionate about what they do, and they just got a great vibe to it. Yeah, really good music, right?
And this
Yeah.
obviously isn't your guys' first show, right?
No.
No.
It's
5 or
mine.
6 shows.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rookie.
Mine too. And if there's one thing you could tell everybody about this band, why should they listen to them?
I have heard their CDs and stuff they do sound great. They're amazing. Kurt is a great guy.
Do you have a favorite song?
No, they're all good.
You do? Do you guys have a favorite song?
No, I can't really decide here.
Everything is wonderful. But
How about She Devil? They love themselves She Devil.
Yeah, they are good enough.
that's a
Yeah.
Do you know who that's about? It's the biggest mystery of the evening.
No, I try not to ask.
Ooh, that is a question we are going to
Try not to ask
Who is the She
I don't think I
Devil?
want to know.
Follow us on Backstage Entertainment on Facebook and find out who the hell is the She Devil.
She Devil is a beautiful woman that had wonderful experiences with. That's, I don't know, if she's still dancing or not. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to her in a long time. I don't know, man. But you know what? You could be the She Devil. I mean, we're all
She Devil is a stripper.
Hi, I'm the She Devil.
FYI.
There is the She Devil.
exotic dancer. Let's get it correct.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't want to offend any of those beautiful ladies. That
I would have
maybe
given her a
if
little
you
more
guys got into
recognition. I would have said
hardcore
ballet
pornographic
dancer.
Films, then it would be You're My Master, probably. I don't know. That would be- Don't let me talk in this. Let me just sing songs.
Let me just sing songs, the ding dang and the ding dong.
Can you not?
What?
Can you not? Candid theory. They were fun, the fans, but some of them were a little nervous.
Yeah.
Some of them didn't want to be in it. So I made
Yeah,
it.
it's alright.
But I made it.
That's this motherfucker right here. Yeah, you're already on camera, man. Go ahead.
All right. About Kurt.
Why do you love this band? Why are they so amazing?
No, the first time that I ever saw Kurt perform, it was at Kathy's Pub
In
Rochester,
High
Minnesota.
five on that shit. High five.
Yeah.
I'm a Roch. I drove up.
Oh yeah, nice. No,
This one too.
So I had.
I lived there. The one not from there.
I was there, and Kurt was opening up for somebody else who I completely forgot. The only person memorable there was Kurt, and it was just him on an acoustic guitar. And the main thing that I remember from the show was he played Pusher by Blind Melon, covered it, and it just blew my mind. And I had a band at the time called the Gravities, and we played a show later. We ended up playing a show at Kathy's, and I got a hold of Kurt and said, I don't know who you are, but love your show at Kathy's. Will you please open up for us? And he opened for us that night and put on an awesome show, and we've been friends ever since.
Nice.
So tell me, how do you know the band?
I know the band because he knows the band. I'm here for the first time.
So you're looking forward to your first time?
Oh yeah. We got high hopes.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to tonight because I've never actually seen Kurt play with a real band. I saw him play with some chumps back in Rochester. Cover band, Chumbalone. But he's got some real musicians around him now, so.
Oh yeah.
Seeing what
So does it make you pretty proud to actually have a friend that you got to see rise to where he is now? Or?
Absolutely. And you know what? Where he is now is. It's not like this is the pinnacle for him. You know, Kurt's a fucking lifer. This is what he's all about. He's a musician. He's been doing this for years of his life. So, playing the entry is awesome, but it's just another step for him.
Hey, it's Kristina with Backstage Entertainment. We're here backstage with Lemandis at 7th Street Entry at 1st Avenue. Check it out.
So you're helping the band release, doing the release CD party or whatever. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, the CD release party is going to be February 23rd at the Poorhouse. It's going to be a large party. We're going to do a charity auction as well as a fashion show, so hopefully see you guys there.
And then the Poorhouse, is that located here in Minneapolis?
Downtown Minneapolis.
All right. So is there anything else that the fans here should know about the band, or?
Well, they're an awesome band. They're locally well known. They have really great music. So if you guys come and support their CD release party, it's February 23rd at the Poorhouse.
Lemandis, exactly what you guys know about them and what you expect from them in the future.
Keep going with I just love their eclectic sound. It's a little pop, it's a little rock, it's a little blues, it's a little funk. Every song is totally different. Hey girl. We're pretty pumped for the new album.
So what are some tracks? Have you guys heard some tracks leaking or whatever from the album coming out in February or March or whatever it was? I was sending that out.
What about their new album? The new album's my favorite. The song is actually pretty good. It was the new album.
So have you guys downloaded their single that's on iTunes right now, or?
What? Aren't there like at least half the songs are on?
So how long have you guys been following the band?
We go way back, like Marcy.
Yeah, go way back. Okay, cool. So, all right, is there anything big that you're expecting from the band? Any big names that you might want to warn out there that you might want to watch out that Lemandis is on the rise, or?
I just love that they're kind of bringing back like 90s individuality. It's all about like being who you are, and like again, just rock and roll, a little funk, a little dark. It's Kurt, you're gonna get the venue in New York, so go for it. Go for it.
So I guess my next question is, for all the other fans out there, or the new people who are actually Googling this, who do not know Lemandis, what is one thing that you actually want them to know about the band or about their music?
It's probably after one of the night tracks, not pop. You'll be hooked from your first time. As you can hear in the background.
Is there anything that you want specifically for the fans to know about you, or?
Literally, they're like,
I love what I do.
playing drums with these fine gentlemen. It's awesome.
And how long have you been playing drums?
Since I was about in the 3rd grade, so probably looking at 11 years, 12 years, something like that. Not without doing the math, somewhere around there.
Solid.
Good long walk.
So is there anything that the fans, that you want them to know specifically about you?
I don't know. Is there something they should know?
Whatever you want them to know.
Well, I don't know. I play guitar. I love playing guitar. These guys are great. Played with a number of them before. A couple other bands. I really couldn't tell you. I'm just ready to rock.
So Kurt, is there anything specifically that you want the fans to know about you, or
follow your dreams and don't listen to anyone that tells you you're not going to make it? I mean, seriously, they're at home right now. They're not doing what you're doing. I mean, that's what it is for me. Love your friends, love where you're at, but always strive to do something more. Hopefully make some creativity along the way. I'm not very good at it. Telling it, I'd rather just sing what you should do, or that's just what I do. I know. This is Mr. Chris. He's responsible for our little YouTube video plugging the show. He's been following us around doing our series called Going Mad, which is going to be airing on YouTube pretty soon. We're doing a couple episodes, so he's been following us around and catching behind the scenes stuff, kind of like what you're doing right now. And yeah, man, just really fortunate. Left a small town, went to California, Texas, came back, and I didn't think it was going to work for me. I was struggling as an acoustic artist, and stayed at it, and got with some great people, and catching on. And just like I said, as a band, man, we're super fortunate, and it's been great. And just hope that people give us a listen, give us an honest listen, come to a show, and do your thing. Just do your thing. Be true to yourself.
You heard it here first, guys. Check out La Madness the first day of tonight and get their new album in February. Thanks a lot.
Hey everyone, make sure to like Backstage Entertainment on Facebook to see our photos, to enter yourself into contests for autographed prizes, and other news. Also make sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube to check out the rest of our videos. And you can find us on Twitter to get updates about what we're doing. For Backstage Entertainment, this is Jeremy LaFrance.